The Titanic was a luxury British passenger liner that tragically sank on its maiden voyage in April 1912. The ship was deemed unsinkable by the White Star Line, but on the night of April 14th, the Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic Ocean. Despite efforts to evacuate the passengers and crew, the ship ultimately sank in the early hours of April 15th. The Titanic was carrying over 2,200 people, including some of the wealthiest individuals of the time, as well as hundreds of immigrants seeking a better life in America. Due to a lack of lifeboats and a failure to adequately prepare for an emergency evacuation, over 1,500 people lost their lives in the disaster. One of the most famous aspects of the Titanic's sinking was the band that continued to play music as the ship went down in an effort to calm the passengers and maintain order. The bravery and sacrifice of the musicians became a symbol of the tragedy and has been immortalized in numerous books, movies, and documentaries about the Titanic. The sinking of the Titanic led to significant changes in maritime safety regulations, including the requirement for ships to carry enough lifeboats for all passengers and crew. The disaster also sparked widespread public outrage and mourning, as families and loved ones waited anxiously for news of the survivors. The Titanic remains one of the most well-known and studied maritime disasters in history, with ongoing efforts to preserve and memorialize the ship and those who perished in the tragedy.